Early warning signs of eating disorders and their complications are just as unique as the child they affect. I did not recognize the signs for weeks until we were in a very serious situation. It started small, turning away once favorite foods, but that quickly escalated to refusing to eat at restaurants. I remember her watching cooking shows incessantly, and she began to wear baggy clothing.
I noticed her talking about food all the time. For example, don't you love cereal? I can't wait to eat cereal for breakfast. And there was this new desire to want to cook or bake. All my daughter asked for on her 14th birthday was cooking supplies, but then she wouldn't or couldn't eat much, if any, of what she cooked. I realize now that this was an early sign of the eating disorder.
He was very slow getting to the table, as if he was delaying the eating process. Once seated, he would inspect his food carefully and then eat painfully slow. There were complaints of being full, but not much food had been consumed. I remember thinking he looked thin. I could see his ribs when he was swimming. He was cold all the time and became extremely fatigued, easily and often.
He would excuse himself from the table and immediately go to the bathroom. He was consumed with keeping track of what he had eaten, and I remember the day we caught him with a calorie tracker on his iPod. He was 11. He hid himself in extra-large baggy sweatshirts, even during the hot summer months. But if we were going to purchase a shirt, he wanted it to be a size small. He started questioning if he was allergic to certain food groups and wanted to cut them from his diet.
Each story varies in detail, but they all ended with an eating disorder diagnosis. If you notice any of these patterns in your own child, please take them seriously and reach out for help. The one thing we all wish is that we had recognized the seriousness of these signs and sought help for our kids sooner.
Your child may or may not have an eating disorder. Early diagnosis leads to faster and better outcomes.
So don't hesitate to have your child professionally assessed. It's our hope that our stories make yours a little easier.
Recognition is the first step to healing, and healing is possible.